All right, with all that went wrong in 2021, the pandemic, of course, one thing in particular went gangbusters: real estate. Nationally, the last week of 2021 set a record for highest median home prices. We saw a lot of that in the St. Louis region as well. Potential home buyers offered a lot of contracts, lost a lot of contracts, and many paid way over asking price. So, what does 2022 look like? Any better? Kathy Helbig-Strick is a local real estate expert and owner of Experience Real Estate Partners. She's here to shed some light on what is ahead. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Randy.
Well, one of the big issues in 2021 was inventory. Just not a lot of homes out there and so many more buyers. Is that still going to be the case in 2022?
Might be even a little bit worse. We're actually going into this part of the year with about 25% less inventory than we saw last time this year.
Oh, wow. So what about potential home buyers who are going, okay, I've got my money, I'm pre-approved, we're waiting, I'll just wait it out to see if prices will drop. Is that going to happen, do you think?
You're probably going to be waiting a while because the whole issue stems from supply and demand. We're 20 million houses short from the original housing bubble, the crash in 2008, and that's what's caused this lack of supply. So until we have that to balance out, we're not going to see home prices really ever going backwards. We might see things start to balance a little bit as interest rates begin to rise, but we're not really seeing or forecasting that home prices are going to decline anytime soon. So if you're waiting for that to happen, the money that you're spending on rent right now is probably going to, be that much or more than just jumping into the market now and getting in the house of your dreams.
All right, let's talk about both sides of the transaction. If we're coming into the busy spring, if I'm looking to sell my home, what do I need to do right now to make sure it sells quickly, say within a day or even hours?
Yeah, that's the beauty for a seller right now. I mean, if you had a conversation with me 4 years ago like this, we were really having you, get your house in tip-top shape. And not that it's not important to have it show its best, because obviously the better the home shows, the more people are interested, the more people that are interested, they bid against each other. So it is still important that you have it clean. Fresh paint is always a good idea. Curb appeal is great, but meeting with me, we walk through and kind of determine what is absolutely necessary and what can we get away with in this market, because buyers are hungry for houses. So you can get away with a little bit less as a seller right now.
Right. So what if I'm a buyer? What do I need to do right now to get the upper hand on the competition?
Right now, you absolutely need to get completely pre-approved. People interchange the word pre-approved with pre-qualified, and it's not the same. So you need to get through part of the underwriting process so that you can be completely comfortable with your finances, because when you're fighting against other people on these offers, you may have to look at peeling off some of your contingencies, and the finance contingency is a big one. You can still make an offer without a finance contingency but get a loan. But you need to know all the facts to make sure you're a safe bet to do that. So definitely that. Definitely aligning with a real estate agent that knows how to work in this type of market. It's fast paced. You got to be savvy. You got to know how to negotiate. You got to be able to educate your buyer on how to make the best offer so that you get picked, because you got one shot. When there's 30 offers in front of the seller, they're calling one person back. How do we make that be you?
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Glad I'm not in that position. All right, thank you for your advice. We really appreciate it. Looks like it's going to be another rock and roll real estate kind of a year. Kathy Helbig-Strick, thank you for joining us. And if you want more info, we've got a link to their website on our website, as well as our Fox 2 mobile app. Take a break right now. We'll be right back.